Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! I'm YouTube. I'm the YouTube fan flipper of the world. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2020. The album, Dad AF. We are family. I got all my good Judies with me. How are you guys doing? How are all my good Judies out there? How are y'all doing? You boys and girls of drama class, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for a lesson of drama class? We've got 2 stories today. We're going to talk about James Charles, talking about his new show, Instant Influencer. And we're also going to talk about Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star literally cannot stay out of drama these days. Jeffree Star has been clapping back. Who did he clap back this time? Get ready, this is a good one. First though, let's talk about my husband. My husband is on the TikTok. If you didn't know, he is out in the driveway right now recreating Jennifer Lopez's Super Bowl dance. My husband loves to dance. So go check out his TikTok. It's listed below. It says Alex's TikTok, and my TikTok's over there too. I did a call from Jane and Vivian about the Tiger King, so you want to maybe go check that out. Anyway, James Charles, he put this up on his Instagram yesterday, and it is a poster for Instant Influencer, and it says, blend, ... but don't blend in. And underneath it, he put, I am so excited to finally announce my very own show, Instant Influencer, will be streaming on a YouTube screen near you for free starting April 24th. This project has been a dream come true, and I cannot wait for you all to see all the hard work that went into it. Blend, but don't blend in, hashtag Instant Influencer. And then, if you went over to his Instagram story, he put a picture of each of the people that are going to be on the show as contestants. So you can go over there and he linked them and everything. You can go check all that out. But he also, hold on a second, I got my picture right here. He also, this picture came up, and this is another poster for Instant Influencer, and it has all the contestants in the background, and then Norvina, who's kind of stealing the show. She looks fantastic there, doesn't she? Anyway, Norvina's kind of stealing the show right behind James' right shoulder. Would that be his left or my right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But anyway, there's Norvina. So assuming that she's probably one of the hosts or one of the judges. Everybody's saying that she's one of the judges. I think this show's going to very much be like Project Runway. And I think they'll have a panel of judges at the end. And then I think that they will have somebody that goes in and helps them. And then I think that they will have 2 hosts, like Tim Gunn and Heidi Klum. So I'm kind of wondering if James Charles and Norvina are going to be like the Tim Gunn and the Heidi Klum. And then they're going to have judges that come in every week like guest judges. And I have a feeling that's going to be it. Because people are saying that Bretman Rock is going to be one of the judges. I actually think that's kind of an exciting idea. I have to say, I'm ready for anything new on YouTube, so I'm really excited about this show, but that wasn't the case when I went over to the Beauty Guru. Oh, I'm going into my Audible. I'm over there and I'm reading or I'm listening to Little Fires Everywhere because I want to start watching that show. The book is fantastic, by the way. So if you want to hear more about books, go over to my BookTube channel. Oh, by the way, I am vlogging every day for an hour and a half from my driveway. I'm drinking drinking a Diet Coke. What's that? I'm drinking a Diet Coke and just sitting there talking about the world. And so many people are subscribing and watching it right now, and I'm loving it. So come over to my vlog. It's called Peter Vlogs. We're having a great time over there. So anyway, underneath here they put James Charles' new show, and then they just put a picture of his poster. And then people had a lot to say about this. And I have to say, the majority of the people underneath here were not excited about this show whatsoever. So, someone said, why does everyone look like randomly generated Sims? And then they go on and they talk about all this kind of stuff. And then somebody is talking about James' nose editing, and they said, wow, that nose editing, I can't. James, sweetie, what do you have against breathing? And someone said he has a perfectly normal nose in real life. I don't know why he thinks it looks bad. And, James has been criticized a lot for, redefining his nose. And I do think it's interesting, that's one thing that he continues to get, criticized for, as far as his makeup skills. And that's something that he doesn't back away from. So he must love the look, Anyway, someone said his actual nose is cute and works well with his features. Someone says, right, I rather adore his real life nose. He says it's big, sigh, I miss when he was more ... real. And then people go in here and they're really supportive of, his real look without, redefining his nose. So that's one of the things. But they don't really talk a whole lot about the series until you get in here and it says, I don't know why, but I'm imagining James as the cake boss on the next great baker. I cannot speak today. And someone said Cake Boss would be a really good name for an influencer show, honestly. And then someone said, it's funny how much the word influencer has zero meaning. Picking someone to win a competition doesn't mean other people are going to be influenced by them. And someone else said, I was thinking this, like surely you can't just become an influencer because you won a competition. Although I'm sure they'll be getting some kind of following from the show, you still will need to be able to produce content that engages and influences people. And then people go in here and talk about it. And someone said, this is going to be one of those shows where you have a winner that fades into obscurity faster than James Charles can Photoshop. Ooh, I'm not reading that comment. That's not a nice comment. I cannot use, look at that. We're going to have to throw her away. Okay, let's hope this one's, what is going on with my chappies? I got to throw them all away. Good thing I got about 20 more of those in there. I don't know, what do you guys think about this show? I'm kind of excited about it. You know, I will tell you what's interesting is, I went in and I looked at each person that is a contestant on the show, and I can tell you that their Instagram like followers range anywhere from like, I think it was like 3,000 all the way up, or maybe 8,000. I do think there was somebody that had like 3,000 on there, all the way up to like 150,000 or more like that. You know, that I think one of the contestants had. And what's interesting to me about that is that it doesn't kind of seem like a fair baseline. But, you know, like when you watch shows like Project Runway, you have somebody that's been like doing, you know, having fashion houses and things like that for years, and you have somebody that's straight out of school. So it'll be really, really interesting to see what happens on this show. I'm actually really excited about it. I was surprised when I went to their Instagram yesterday that their Instagrams weren't just exploding like this. Like the fact that they were announced that they're going to be on the show, I thought that would be enough to get people to follow them. But that's, I mean, because that kind of happens with RuPaul's Drag Race. You know, whenever they announce the contestants, it's like overnight. They usually get their blue check mark and, you know, except for Aiden, Zane, and Widow. And I still don't understand what that's about, why they don't have their blue check marks. Maybe they do. I haven't checked in the last 2 days, but I was real surprised about that. But anyway, you know, like usually those contestants on RuPaul's Drag Race, literally they're following doubles like overnight. So I don't know. Maybe people aren't excited about this show. Are you excited about this show? Put it in the comment section below and let me know what you think, okay? Woo! For the next one, I need to get a sip of water. Listen, we're just sitting up in my kitchen talking, okay? Because I can't leave my kitchen. I can't leave anywhere else. And in fact, today, I thought, well, Peter, why don't you get dressed up and and do your hair and look real... And I thought, why? You're not? They're not? Are you? My good Judies. Well, maybe tomorrow I'll get up and I'll do my hair and I'll look real nice. Maybe I'll even wear a tie. Would you guys like that? I gotta start putting my couture looks over there on my Instagram. So anyway, I have been posting more though on my Instagram lately. Okay, so let's get into this whole Jeffree Star story. Okay, so I saw these tweets come up and people were retweeting them and blah, 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 whatever. And what had happened was, let me get into this, was that this person, here, I will put the tweet up that they have over on, well, they have it on the Beauty Guru Reddit, but they also have in this article that I'm going to read to you in just a second. This Twitter person, Nola the journalist, I don't know who this person is, tweeted out, now Mason Disick has done another live and threw some shade at Jeffree Star by calling him spoiled. LMAO. Who knew 2020 was the year he would start to become my fave Kar Jenner kid? And then Jeffree Star supposedly responded to it. I cannot find this tweet, so maybe he deleted it. I don't know. Jeffree Star doesn't delete tweets. I didn't think so. Anyway, he put, I had $500 in my bank account 6 years ago. Maybe he's confused with his own privilege versus mine being self-made. Hopefully, his father can educate him soon. And a lot of people are saying that this is Jeffree Star coming at Mason Disick. I think to some degree, yes, it does look very much like that, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. But he's really clarifying to this person, you know? Like, I think he's really more coming to this person that made the comment than right to Mason Disick, which was interesting. So, if you go in here and you read this article, hold on, the article is from Holiday. I wish I was on a holiday right now, don't you? Hollywood Life, Jeffree Star 34 claps back at Mason Disick 10 after keeping up with the Kardashian star says he's spoiled AF. So if you go underneath here, here's the article. Jeffree Star, known for his taste for luxury, reminded Mason Disick that he once only had $500. The YouTuber wasn't happy after Kourtney Kardashian's 10-year-old son called him out. This is also on the heels of Jeffree Star tweeted out that he was going to, all you had to do was like retweet or comment or something, and he was, I actually have the the tweet saved somewhere, but it doesn't really matter. You don't trust me? Whatever, you don't trust me. He tweeted out something to the effect of that he was going to give out $5,000 in the next, so whatever, to 3 random people. And a lot of people were coming at him and talking about like how this was showy or that he was bragging or whatever. And I was like, this is actually like a really nice thing, okay? I don't have $5,000 to give to anybody right now, and I think it's nice that Jeffree Star is doing that. And, you know, anybody right now that is giving money or doing nice things, I will say, like, I don't think, like, you have to get on, you know, the Twitter or the YouTube and be like, hey, I've been doing really nice things. But that's not, come on, that's not what he was doing. He was just saying, like, hey, I'm going to be giving $5,000 out. So, like, you know, and I think it's nice that he's doing that. A lot of these beauty influencers are doing that. Okay, Jeffree Star may have just bought a $14.6 million mansion and have a fleet of pink supercars, but doesn't want you to call him spoiled AF. This is the label Kourtney Kardashian and Scott Disick's 10-year-old son, Mason Disick, gave the 34-year-old YouTuber during an Instagram live session that a fan shared a recording of on April 1st. And then it says in parentheses, Kylie Jenner found herself in, oh wait, oh, that's like another story. Okay, okay, then it goes into this whole self-made kind of thing about, what's that about? Mason has been afraid to drop names on social media. The 10-year-old, now, they're going to talk about the story that Mason just got himself into not too long ago. The 10-year-old caused just as much commotion for saying Kylie isn't back together with Travis Scott, 27, and this is supposedly what Kourtney, like, made Mason not go on Instagram Lives anymore. Can you imagine? Why can't we see that? Like, why is that not the Keeping Up with Kardashians that we can see, okay? Kourtney, like, grounding Mason from Instagram Live because he told insider secrets. I live! We now know who the insider is to all of the Kourtney Kardashian drama, okay? It's Mason Disick. I think it's absolutely hilarious. Okay? The kid has a future as a drama channel. The 10-year-old caused just as much commotion for saying Kylie isn't back together with Travis Scott, 27, in another Instagram live session on March 24th, a subject that his family had been mum about. Kourtney immediately deleted her son's account afterwards, explaining in her own Instagram live session that Mason didn't ask for her or Scott's permission to make his public Instagram debut. I think on Instagram, the thing that really worries me with kids is comments. People can be so mean. The Poosh boss explained, Kourtney doesn't appear to have qualms over Mason being on TikTok, though. Just one day after Kourtney revealed why she wants Mason off Instagram, he launched a TikTok Q&A with his fans. Liv. This kid, oh my lord, he's defiant, isn't he? Okay. Pull in the reins, Kourtney. My lord, you don't even want to be in these damn shows because you want to be a mother. Take his phone away from him. When I was 10 years old, true story, okay, where's my drama phone? I don't have it. Whoo, it's hot as beans in this house, my lord. It is so hot in this house. Okay, listen, when I was 10 years old, when I was 13, 14 years old, we had that phone, that one phone in the kitchen that had the 20-foot cord that wrapped all around the room, or, you know, all around the house, and you go through the kitchen and through the living room, and you go down the basement door, and you, like, open the door, and you stand on the first step, and you close the door so nobody can hear you. And then your mom would pick up the phone from upstairs in the bedroom, and she'd say, who are you talking to? You need to get off the phone right now. We're having dinner. So why these kids have so much liberty? And what kills me about this is whenever you say that, parents always go, well, they need to have a phone in case I need to get in contact with them. They're in quarantine. They're not going anywhere. Kourtney, take his phone from him. But if she didn't, we wouldn't have, if she did, we wouldn't have this whole drama. At just 10 years old, Mason has already starred in TikToks with David Dobrik, stirred the pot by responding to family members, and now has entered his first celebrity feud. Okay, so what is funny about this is then if you go back in here and you read the tweet that I said again, she says in here, it's listed on this article, now Mason Disick has done another live and throws some shade at Jeffree Star by calling him spoiled, LMAO. Who knew 2020 was a year he would start to become my favorite Card Jenner kid? Of which Jeffree Star responds to again and says, I had $500 in my bank account 6 years ago. Maybe he's confused with his own privilege versus mine being self-made. Hopefully his father can educate him soon. The realty is this, okay? That when he was asked, oh, I do have this screenshot somewhere. When he was asked who his favorite beauty influencer was, where is this in here? Damnation! This is from Pop Crave. Jeffree Star is feuding with Kourtney Kardashian's 10-year-old son. I wouldn't call it really feuding, right? 10-year-old son, Mason Disick. Mason was asked on IG Live who his favorite, I guess it was it TikTok? I'm assuming it was TikTok now. IG Live, who his favorite makeup guru. He responded, I don't really watch makeup YouTubers, but I think James, he's really nice because Jeffree Star is like spoiled AF. Okay, what's even better about this is, if you go over to Here for the Tea's Instagram, so Here for the Tea, hey! She has an Instagram where she posts like all the drama stories over there and stuff like that. And she has this story on there and she has a screenshot of like Mason and this, okay, doing this like Q&A. And you can see James in there, and he says in there, because I don't know if it's right at this moment or when it is, but you can see James Charles. He's in whenever this thing is. I don't know if it was this story. I don't know if it was another one. But you can see James Charles. He's in there on the screenshot that she has. And it says, I love you, Mason, or something like that. It's hilarious. So James is right in the mix of it. You know he's planning to do makeup looks and TikToks with Mason Disick. That's what James is trying to do. He's trying to get in. But Jeffree, why did you even respond to this? I mean, seriously, I know you're bored in your mansion, okay, but why are you responding to this? I just think it was unnecessary. I didn't think he needed to. I didn't think we needed to go there. I don't think... We never wanted it to be that way, but hey, listen, it makes for good drama. I did hear that, isn't Jeffree Star, I saw on his Instagram story that he's getting a new dog, so congratulations to Jeffree Star and your new dog. I think that's amazing. I think it's a really cool time, you know, that maybe it'll, I don't know, give you some happiness in your life right now. We all deserve some happiness, don't we? Stop commenting to Mason Disick. I think your first rule in life should be right now, like, because listen, in 6 years, this kid's going to be a superstar, okay? We already know that. Listen, we've seen, like, the Bella and the Gigi Hadids and all these other, this Sophia Richie and all. Listen, Mason Disick is going to be, he'll have his own reality show, walking runways. He'll be, listen, okay? We don't need to be, like, fighting with him. It's not a good look. It's not going to be a good look for you or your business in 5 or 6 years. So, let's stop the fighting. Okay? Anyway. Do we understand that? No fighting, boys and girls of drama class. Anyway, let me know what you think about those stories in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.